Hi, I'm Harshika Sarbajna. I'm from the class of 2011 and I currently head the business strategy for the biotechnology division at Dr. Reddy's laboratory. As the head of business strategy, my role includes looking for organic growth and inorganic growth on the biotechnology side of the business. Biotechnology is the current flavor and it's going to be an extremely booming industry, and that's what my company is focusing on right now. As part of my role, I also work a lot on our long-term business strategy, our portfolio, and the other bit of work that I handle is looking at different special projects that we do at work, which could include just from a business perspective or even from an organization perspective. My undergraduation was from the Pune University. I did my BTech in computer science. This was back in 2004. Once I graduated from Pune University, I joined Infosys as a technologist. Very quickly I realized I had to move into the business side of things, so I started working as part of Infosys for a large retailer in the US. I worked there for a couple of years and then I wanted to move more onto the business side of things, so I joined a learning management system company, which is also US based, and I was working as a business analyst for them. This was about five and a half years, and that's when I realized that I wanted to fully move on to the business side. I wasn't sure if I was capable of doing that, and that's when ISB happened. For multiple reasons, I had met a lot of students at ISB, and I believed that I would completely fit into the kind of student profiles that there are at ISB usually, and I would also bring some kind of diversity and my own special personality. So the economics of the Indian MBA made a lot of sense. It was a one-year program. The job opportunities that ISB offers post the one-year program is extremely good. I believe it fits the need of most people who get out of ISB. It makes a great platform to start with. It gives you that springboard effect. And also the diversity that the school offers is extremely good. I wouldn't have got this anywhere outside of India, or even within India I wouldn't have got that unless I went somewhere abroad, did a 2-year program, which is a different ball game altogether. But yes, I think ISB gives you that diverse platform to start your business career. ISB gives you everything and more. When I joined ISB, it was a very academic persuasion for me. But as soon as I came here, term 1, I realized this is going to be a much more larger than life. It will have that kind of an impact on me. And that was true. The whole year I made an amazing network of friends, extremely close friends. Now I can't count all my best friends from ISB. The acads are extremely good. The professors are excellent. They exactly know what the students need. Given it's a great mix of experience, everyone has some kind of experience at their jobs. I think that itself brings a lot of credibility to the classroom itself, and it's just not professors, but your classmates add to your learning as much. I think I've never learned from a group of people as fast and as much as I did at ISB. It was a transforming experience for me as well, like I'm sure everybody else. So I did work on an ELP project. This was for one of the largest welding companies in India. They wanted us to consult on their organic growth within India. They wanted to grow by 4x. This was an absolutely, I would say, a spot-on project for me. I was from a technology side. I had done a little bit of business, but I had no idea what was consulting like, what was a true business sense like. So a project like this gave me the opportunity to understand what I can do, what can be done, what our business is looking for. And I think ISB has multiple opportunities which allows you to explore the area that you've never worked on. So no other place would have allowed me to just jump into someone's market entry strategy except for ISB. And then I transitioned into a job which, that became my day job, and I'm continuing to do that. But I think that project just gave me the confidence that I can do it too. I think I did everything. I was more like a, jack of all trades here. I played a lot, I partied a lot, I studied somewhat, I made friends. There are events happening here almost on a daily, weekly basis. I participated in most of the events. So I wouldn't pinpoint one, but it was all in all, if you just present at the campus, it itself becomes like an extracurricular activity. It feels like one. I was a merit list holder from term 4, which is about top 5% of the class. But how I see it, seems like someone who has to go through the academic rigor. But I think getting into merit list or dean list at ISB is one of the easiest things to do, and I say that because I think the professors make it so easy. The environment is very conducive to just getting yourself into the academics and being there. I enjoyed the curriculum here. It is extremely, it was something that I enjoyed because it was very relevant. It didn't expect you to just learn just without thinking. It made you think, it made me think, it inspired me to talk to more people about it, and I think that's where it came from. There are many stories that I can tell you today, and I would still, I wonder how it happened, but I think that the one story that comes to my mind, and it was right at the end of my time here, was the kind of friendships that I had built. It was day zero, placements going on. If you've been on the campus, you could feel the nervous energy. It's just palpating. Everybody's out there looking for a job. It gets extremely intense. And of course, just like I was, all my friends were in the same boat. So none of us were away from it or were chilled out about it. We were equally busy. And I got through one of the interviews, but I hadn't heard of the results. I was feeling extremely nervous because, and this was the Parthenon job, I wasn't sure if I got it or not. And two of my friends completely dropped everything they were doing. They forgot their own nervousness, their own interviews. They were with me for 2-3 hours, just keeping me busy and talking about stuff which was not even related. And after 2 hours, when I heard about it, they were probably more happy than I am. Back then, I didn't feel the intensity of what they had done. But today, when I look back and I think of that moment, I think it was one of the most precious moments that I can take back from ISB, to have those kind of friends who just forget their need at the moment and fully given to you. I don't think I'll find those kind of friends. And ISB allows you to, foster such friendships. It's just you're living together, you're going through stuff together. It is one of my priceless moments. One of the biggest key takeaway for me from ISB is something very personal. When I joined ISB, I wasn't sure how good I was or what I could do in life. You're at that stage in your career when you are not very sure if how life would pan out, how much can you do. You hear stories, but you're not sure if you could be one. ISB, it is just a year here, and there is a lot happening, but I think it is a very extremely good self journey because it allows you to understand who you are, who you could be, who you can be, what your limitations are, what your strengths are, what are the things you should just get it out of your system and personality. So that, I think, for me was the biggest takeaway. It just helped me tell me more about who I am and what I could do. The amount of confidence it instills in you this 1 year is amazing. It's something that I think everybody takes away with them in some portion, but for me that was the biggest takeaway. So it's been 4 years, as you said, a little more than 4 years since I got out of ISB. But at a personal level, as I said before, I've found the best friends I could. We still hang out all the time. We go out for holidays, which is great. There's like-minded people who like to have similar kind of fun, are in the same stages of personal and professional life as we are. We really gel well. But from a professional level, I think ISB is limitless. You can explore, or if I could use the word, exploit the network to your fullest. I think, I talk to everyone if there is any problem, if I have any doubts in my mind, if I have any ideas in my mind. My ISB network makes just the best platform to do that. People are extremely supportive, very helpful. Nobody is trying to outdo each other, but they are also mindful of the fact that all of us are in the same boat. So they give you the kind of advice nobody else, your parents, family, friends can't. So that at ISB is absolutely helpful. I'm working on an idea, and I was talking to a couple of friends. The kind of feedback I got from them, I don't think I could have got that feedback from any other platform. So ISB network, but I still think I've just explored 10% of what it could be. It is limitless. I would urge everyone, including myself, that's my New Year resolution. I need to just network more, get out there, talk to people, everyone at ISB. I think it's a great platform. The one piece of advice I would give is be present at the campus. Let it transform you. Do not resist it. There are all different types of people who come here with different expectations, different backgrounds, and different lifestyles. But ISB is one place which allows you to live the way you are, but it changes you into a person that you could be. That it allows you to do that. So one advice I would give to everybody who comes here is be present, enjoy everything that it offers, from acads to the parties to sports, and you would not even know, don't try hard, you would not even know you'd be a different person out of this 1 year.